Honestly, listening was the hardest part for me when I first started learning English. I could read, I could memorize vocabularies, the endless list of vocabularies, but when I listened to native speakers, it felt like they were speaking at 1,000 miles per hour. So, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did step by step, the mistakes I made, and the strategies that worked for me. And I know that they are going to work for you too. Hello, guys. I'm Kamand. I'm a non native English teacher, and I've been teaching English for 7 years. But when I started learning English, I had this big problem. I could understand English when it was written, but when people spoke, it was just like a blur. I couldn't understand anything. Words connected together, the pronunciation was different from the dictionary and the textbooks, and sometimes I even couldn't recognize the words I already knew and I memorized them. For example, when I first heard someone say, "What you doing?" I was confused. In my books, I was taught to pronounce it like this: "What are you doing?" But they said it differently. And in real life, people said so many things differently, and all of them sounded very new to me. And that feeling really frustrated me. I thought, okay, maybe my English is not that good and I should practice more. And yes, I should have practiced more, but my English was good enough. I took some steps to improve my listening skill, and the first step I took was to stop using only textbooks. Don't get me wrong, textbooks are great sources to learn something, especially a language. But if you want to sound more normal and natural, you have to use other sources as well. And let's be honest, textbooks don't prepare you for real life conversations in English. I started listening to things I actually enjoyed. I watched my favorite shows over again. The first time I watched something in English, I used subtitles in my own language, which is Farsi. And then for the second time, I switched the subtitles to English. And gradually, after watching for 3 or 4 times, I tried to watch them without English subtitles. That step was the easy one because first you watch it, you understand everything. The second time you watch it, you find new words in English subtitle and you try to take notes of that new words and grammar structures. And then for the third or fourth time, or even 10th time, it really depends on you. It doesn't have an accurate number that I want to tell you. But try to watch something as much as you think is needed. So, for the third or fourth time, when I was watching something without subtitles, I was trying to focus on what they say, and I paused and I tried to repeat them. And I started listening to English songs. Songs are a great source for learning a language, especially when you want to improve your pronunciation and natural intonation or rhythm in that language. And then I followed YouTubers and influencers who spoke English naturally. I mean, native speakers. You don't have to follow just teachers. Yes, following teachers is a great way to improve your English, but you have to follow native speakers and natural speakers as well. This really gave me real, authentic English. This helped a lot. At the beginning, it was really hard when I listened to the songs, when I followed YouTubers, and when I watched movies. It was really hard and frustrating. And then I told myself, you don't have to understand everything, every words. You just have to catch the words you already know and try to add 5 to 10 new words every time. And the second big step was learning to do active listening. Sometimes we listen to something and that's not active. I mean, I play a podcast and then I go and I wash my dishes. I play a podcast and I exercise. That is not active listening. Here's how you can do active listening. I chose one short video or podcast, maybe 3 to 5 minutes long, not more than that. And I listened once with full concentration. I tried to get the main idea and without subtitles. I just listened without doing anything. Then I listened again with subtitles and I paused the podcast or the video when I didn't understand something. And the last step was I repeated sentences out loud to improve my pronunciation and rhythm. This technique was a game changer for me because I used to listen to something, but I didn't listen actively. Listening passively, I mean, playing something in the background, is good. It can help you, but when you listen actively, it trains your brain for faster growth. It can help you improve your English quicker than ever. Another method that really helped me is called the shadowing technique. I know that I've talked about shadowing technique so many times in different videos, and I have some videos in my channel. You can practice shadowing with me. This is the most helpful method that can help you improve your listening and speaking at the same time. It's unbelievable. So basically, you choose someone, and usually a native speaker that you love the way they speak, and you listen to what they say, and immediately you repeat what they exactly say, almost like you are their shadow. You have to shadow everything: their mimic, their pauses, their gestures, their body language, their intonation, their pronunciation, everything. This can really help you to improve your pronunciation and to get an accent. So I did the shadowing technique with so many things: podcasts, TED Talks, even dialogues in TV shows. My favorite TV shows like Friends, like Big Bang Theory, whatever that works for you, whatever that you enjoy listening to or watching. It was a little strange at first, but slowly I started to recognize sounds and words in real life English conversations. And the most important lesson I learned during these whole steps is listening takes time. You can't expect to improve in just 1 week. Yes, you can see the results, you can see the improvement in 1 week, but if you want a good result, if you want a acceptable result or improvement, you have to do it every day. I did it every day, every single day, even if it just was for 10 to 15 minutes. And I tried to listen actively. And I made it fun. And the reason that I didn't get frustrated and tired of this process was that because I made it fun. Sometimes I practiced with songs, sometimes I practiced with YouTube, sometimes with series, podcasts. I used everything I could. And the amazing part is here. Over time, I understood something amazing, that I didn't need to translate everything in my head anymore. I didn't translate anything anymore because English was coming to me naturally and normally. And I could speak and I could use whatever I listened to act. And when you hear something and you don't translate them in your head, is when you can tell that your listening skill has leveled up. So let's have a quick sum up together. First of all, don't blame yourself. Listening is a skill and it takes time to improve it. Listen to real life English, not just textbooks and grammars. Practice active listening and shadowing together. And the first tip is be consistent and patient. Improving a skill takes time, and you have to be patient and you have to have that motivation and never get frustrated or tired of learning and practicing. By practicing every day, your brain is getting stronger, even if you're not feeling it right now. But after 1 month, after 2 months, you can feel the difference. You can see the difference. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more videos.